Parents will be able to watch their seniors graduate, but this summer. The state will allow in-person graduations beginning in July, but with some changes. Channel 3's Matthew Campbell is live now in Farmington with more. Matthew?
Yeah, Dennis, these are going to be graduations to remember for sure. The outdoor gatherings of 150 or less, that's going to start on July 6th. And that means that these outdoor graduations can happen. And you're really going to see it take on a different look depending on how big the school is. For example, here in Farmington, where the senior class is already upwards of 300 students. When you combine their families, we're talking about maybe 1,000 people in attendance. So this is how it's going to go here for a larger school district. They're going to have these graduations look like a drive-in movie theater where each student will come in a car. They'll have an assigned parking space. They'll go to that. They'll listen and observe the graduation from inside their car. Sound is going to be piped in. But then when it comes time to get their diplomas, the cars are actually going to drive to the podium. They will be handed their diploma through the window. So that's what it's going to look like in these larger school districts. But in the smaller ones, Derby, for example, where there's the senior class is 75 people, they're going to be able to have their graduations outdoor on the football field, which is the norm for them. The district is working to socially distance the parents. So that's kind of what we're looking at right now for the graduation season here in Connecticut. It is going to start on July 6th, and you can also see a lot of the ceremonies still take place online like they have been. So that is still an option as well. But Governor Lamont says right now this is just a sign of the times.
We've got it capped at 150, but if you spread it out, you can do 2 or 3, 150 person graduations. You can phase that in if that is a place you want to go. Look, there's nothing wrong with a Zoom graduation. There's nothing wrong with a drive-in graduation as well, and that's the safest. But we're trying to give people some flexibility and let them plan a month out.
So much more on these graduations and the new looks coming up at 6 o'clock. But also at 6, we're getting a glimpse as to what the fall semester could look like here in Connecticut. We're going to share some of those details with you as well. But for now, that's the latest. Live here in Farmington, Matthew Campbell, Channel 13 News.
Okay, Matthew.